Hey everyone, JoeyBee Gaming here, and today we're playing NieR Reincarnation, and we're joined again by JoeyBee Gaming. Hey Joey.
What's up?
Thank you for joining me again.
It's an absolute pleasure.
He's a regular on my channel. I'm sure he's not a new face if you've even looked at any of my other videos. We like to do lots of fun summons. If you haven't checked them out, go watch them. Lots of banter. But now we're going to talk about the exchange. We're going to talk about the shop. I want to look at this as, you know what to buy, Joey. You're like, oh, it's obvious, just do this. But when someone starts, a lot of people don't just have that instinct. There's some people, this may be their very first gacha game. Raid was my first gacha game. I mean, some people don't just have that initial instinct of, this is what I should be focusing. And you also don't know how to spend resources if you're new. So pretend no one has, you have no idea what they're doing. There's blindly coming in. A brand new player just started the game. Let's talk focus here in the shop. So, I mean, we got to start the premium shop at first.
Oh,
We've learned the hard way. Don't buy gems.
Let's get into the money.
The money. Let's just talk the money first. Let's get it out of the way. Quick. The money out of the way. There's some new packs here. I haven't even looked at them. Have you looked at them? Are they? What do you think?
Oh, yes. I had a very good look at these. All I'm going to say, the pack in the middle, don't touch it. Don't care what you think. Do not spend money to get frickin' emeralds. It's not worth it. Don't care about the 3,000 gems. Don't care about the insignia of quality. They'll come by later. Don't buy it. The only pack in this little thing, if you're rich and you own like 12 different companies, go ahead and buy that pack C. Those books are fantastic and you get a free 4-star, go ahead. You probably get 20 people
Handbooks,
working underneath
Black
you,
Pearl,
so it doesn't matter. Yep.
and a free
go
4-star.
Ahead and grab that.
That's fair.
100%.
Okay.
If you don't own 12 different insurance companies,
don't buy any of
pack
it.
A. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
maybe buy it because I'm actually quite
true.
impressed.
At least there's some weapon
200
enhancements.
XL weapon. Yep. So that,
which I'm really lacking in personally.
100%. So to get that sort of weapon enhancements when you're doing your daily quests, you're talking about 250, maybe 300 stamina. So if you think about it and stamina saved, if you've got the spare cash, then you can maybe waste on it. But I wouldn't, because I'm tight as hell and it's all a waste. Nothing good comes of gems of this game, so don't buy them.
It really doesn't.
Take them for free.
We got premium packs. This is where the stamina comes in.
Yep.
So if you're going to spend money, spend it on stamina.
That's the only thing that I'm going to tell you to buy in this, is that stamina recovery pack. If you don't buy it, yeah, you're going to struggle. If you do buy it, you've got an extra 500 pots that will last you maybe like 25 minutes now. You should do well though. As again, that 1,000 gold will see you maybe 10.
Yeah, that's not much gold at all. Like, what is that shit?
On that, I learned something new today. Like, I was kind of looking at the whole gold cost thing, and I've got a whole different rant to do with gold later on. That's 1,000 gold gets you quite a lot in this game, so definitely maybe worth looking at, depending on how you use it.
Missions tab.
This is.
I've never looked at any of these.
Yeah, so this is. I'll be a little bit more sensible here. So these are good depending on when you start. Like, so right now we just got that Argo put in, and you can get a free fully ascended character that you could probably level up maxed out. So the pack in the middle, the character enhancement missions, so for 23 bucks you're still getting loads of random crap like your character enhancements and stuff just for leveling a character up. But if you scroll down, you'll see if you get a character level 70 and level 90, you get some books.
Oh, handbooks.
Yeah, and these are the rarest thing in the game right now, because obviously you're pulling for characters. Yeah, honestly, like, this is the most sought after thing in the game, but you can only buy it once. So what I'd say is, get your character to level 90, and then if you want to buy it, buy it. Don't buy it beforehand.
It doesn't matter, as long as you have a character on your account at level 90, it counts?
Yep.
So it's retroactive, as we'd call it. It's retroactive. Okay.
If you buy
that's
this
really
and
great.
You've got a character at 90, you get
I already have a level 90 Theo, so I could get everything for $24 right now. That's happening after the stream.
That's what I done on my other account. I waited, and when I got that, I think Theo was the first one.
Look at all the gems. There's some gems there too.
Yeah, so
Lots
this
of
is the
character
only
ex-
pack that I'll be serious about and say, do you know what? If you want
Okay,
to put
I
some money
never
into it,
even looked at this.
yeah. The other one, the black pearls and stuff like that, look, we've seen events come past. They come about for, like, I don't think it's
Yeah,
worth
you
wasting money
can
on it.
get the black pearls with doing an
They
event
will
instead of
appear,
wasting
yeah.
physical cash, yeah. Although
Yeah.
that's not
And they,
too bad either.
and they pop up somewhere else that we'll discuss in a minute anyway, so I don't think wasting
Okay.
money on it is a wise idea.
Okay.
And, oh, God.
Let's just not
Like,
go here. Just don't buy gems, guys. If you
yeah.
right? If you don't want, if
yeah,
you want to
that's
like
it.
some confirmation on this, just go watch my video that I have with them where I bought gems and regretted it immediately.
Legitimately, nothing good comes from buying straight out gems. Only buy gems if it comes with something that you really need. The best
All right,
shop
we're
in the
in the
game.
which
the
is
best
grayed
shop
out
in the
right now
game.
because I already bought it. Was all the stamina? That's
Yeah,
daily?
so
You said?
daily stamina. However, I will say there's a lot of good weapon skill up materials in here. So
Yeah,
up
I've
until the
noticed
gacha
that.
events that's
Okay.
alive right now, like you run out of loads of these materials, especially the bronze ones, because you tend to be farming higher stages and you don't get bronzes. I just bought
Fair.
loads of these. Like gold isn't hard to come by. It was a hurdle at the start of the game, but there's that many memoirs that you farm now. You can sell off weapons that you can sell off from your terrible daily summons. You, if you're running short of these, just buy them out before you refresh as well as the stamina. Like it doesn't cost much. Honestly, the amount of times I've bought like maybe 50, 60 of these at one time and then like just cracked on daily, like they're cheap. They're 500 a piece. Like just go for it. Just buy whatever you need and then refresh it. Buy it all again. At least I'd personally recommend 2 to 3 times up until about when it costs 50 gems to refresh, and then if you're spending a bit of money and you've got loads of gems in, you can do the 50 refresh. But for me, it's a 10 and 30. I'll refresh every time
Okay.
because you get that back from your daily summons.
Now the big one, the exchange. Now this is the hard. Yeah, I know you're like dreading this one. But so
Yeah.
like for me personally, let's start at the top. We got an event going on. I focused the characters and the weapons first because I wanted to be able to get the bonuses for farming the event. So I had those I have like plus 17 bonuses right now so I'm farming those medals faster because I bought the characters to begin with. They also added in Argo and ability to get him, so I maxed out my Argo, which also includes his weapon, of course. So I am focusing that. My plan was to max out that weapon next. I don't know if it's the best weapon ever, but we do have a water weapon there for Argo. Nah, not worth it. I haven't bought all of them, but I already bought a bunch.
Don't touch that weapon. Oh my
Too late now.
You've bought oh no. That's
Regrets?
such a bad weapon.
Oh, so let's.
I did cover that in a previous
I wish
video.
I could.
I was
No, you
so sad.
didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You didn't say don't buy the Argo weapon.
Oh no, I didn't.
swear I
because
watch
the
your
video was
videos.
that bad. It was that bad that I didn't even upload
You didn't
it.
post it. No, I wouldn't have
didn't
bought it
know,
if I
you're
listened.
right.
If I
Yeah.
I listen to your videos now, Joey.
Yeah, because the Argo's terrible, the weapon's terrible. I was just like, everything's terrible. I was like, I'm not uploading this because I just sound negative. Yeah, yeah.
They also
don't buy
added gems to the
weapon.
shop. What do you think? This is the first time they've added gems to the shop, isn't it? Or
No. They added it.
It's been in
no,
other
they added
things
it
I've never
before.
noticed before.
So
Okay.
they added it randomly before. They just stuck like it was more than 100 if I think I remember correctly. They just put here, have some gems and buy them with medals that you have to use stamina. But back then, like half stamina, it didn't matter. So you
It
were
was
like,
easy.
yeah, you've done like
You
10
can see what I've bought so far.
stages. So what you bought's right. Like
Okay.
maybe now because you've completed the campaign, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so the rubies were a waste because it's easier
Well,
just
I was
doing the
working.
dailies.
Okay, I was focusing on
Yeah.
getting my A2's weapon up.
So when
That's
we
why.
started, obviously there's so many videos out there that will tell you to buy the rubies, the emeralds and stuff
In
like
the
that, the
shops,
exchange
yeah,
shop.
from
That's
the
because
events,
at the time we didn't have chapter 10 or 11, we didn't have the 50% extra. Now that we have that, like this game's like a marathon, it's not a sprint. Just wait till the daily comes out of the type you needed. The 50% extra.
And
You'll
farm
do
the
so many
ones you
runs,
need.
you'll get your weapon enhancement like
Fair.
materials. your
I
weapon
mean, let's be honest, we
skills,
kind of need all of
materials.
them, don't we? Like, you're kind of
Exactly.
leveling everything up.
Just
Yeah,
do it
you
all
kind
at
of
once.
do.
Don't waste your medals where you could be buying your summons or the characters if you want the
I
characters.
feel like I did waste a little bit here when I was having some upgrades that I was like, I kind of want to... I was stuck on a skill upgrade. I bought a couple of those, so I did buy a little bit, but I was debating buying more. But apparently I wasted... I shouldn't... It's too late on my weapon. I'm fucked. I mean, screwed.
Like, I think there may be cases where that weapon could be seen as useful, but as in terms of
I'll have to
my
pull it up.
account,
I don't remember the
laughed at
skills
it.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
remember
even
it.
worth pulling
I think
up.
I don't have a water
terrible.
weapon in that. I don't think I have a water weapon of that type, so I think that's why I went with it.
See, that would be the only case. If you had no
Okay.
spear that was water,
Yeah, I
and
don't think. I think that's my first water
really
spear.
wanted to use a spear type, then okay, you may have an excuse for wasting 800
That's a
tokens
lot.
on double.
But I'm gonna
normal
farm
stamina
it more.
cost. No.
I'm gonna farm it more. I assumed I was gonna max it out, and then I was probably gonna be bad and buy the gems next because shiny.
Gems are gems. Buy exploration tickets. You should definitely be picking up out of this exchange because it's stamina back in return, and it's level up. Like, because until you hit level 80,
that's a good value
it's good
that you
XP.
actually get something in return.
Yeah, 100%. Exploration
and then
tickets you might as well pick up.
What about these higher skill level stuff? Like, I don't think I have a lot of them. Is that more of an afterthought if you can, but don't focus it?
That is like, you definitely should.
Yeah.
It's one of them. Weigh up what stamina you have on the day. Eventually, you should be able to get it. You should have a day where maybe like if I just logged in, done my dailies for a day and stopped, and then logged in the next day, and I had maybe like an extra couple of 100 pots, then I'd go ahead farm that. You should definitely pick it up before the event ends, but don't prioritize it. Get your summons out of the way. If you want any of the 3-star characters, because some of them are actually pretty good, get all your common stuff first, and then as you get time and you build up the little stamina pots, then grab them before the event ends. But we still have the 9th of October before it's finished. You've still got plenty of time to pick this stuff up, but they're definitely worth it because you can't get level 15 skills without it. So 100% it's worth it.
And I feel like these are just like like you said, these are hard to. They're more rare, so
they're very rare
I
in the game.
Pay attention to your account on which you need to progress. So like if you're like, oh, I have a bunch of these coming up, just grab some of those before the shop ends while you can for a really cheap level. It is really cheap, to be fair. And you need a couple at some of the lower levels, except the high levels.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it was like the last day of the event, I was like, I wouldn't really be I'd be like upgrading a skill, and if it's like, oh, I need 4 of these, I'd look at the event and I'd be like, right, so I need 200 coins to get it. I'd maybe do 10 of them, pick up the amount I need, and then upgrade the skill and just go step by step, because these events are going to keep rolling in. We're never not going to have events. Like when this one ends, something else is going to start. The new shop 100%. Will open. You're never going to have nothing and no way of earning these materials. It's just you could have got it quicker previously. You're never going to miss out. It's just you won't have as much as somebody that's played it more often.
And number one rule, if there's stamina in the DM shop, just buy that first.
If you don't buy the stamina, you shouldn't be playing the game. You don't know enough of it. Like, oh my god. I've had a big enough rant the past week over stamina. Buy stamina, everything's stamina.
That's the golden rule. If a shop opens up and there's stamina, just get that first and then worry about everything else. Okay.
Yep.
So this will make, we're going to go through the rest of these a bit quicker because that was more of a good breakthrough to kind of overall understand things. Obviously, this is just the exchange for the summons. We know how that goes. You want to get at least 2 of every character that you're working toward because you want to be able to upgrade them. There's not really much to say there for the shards. Obviously, prioritizing the character if you're going to play them, right? Yeah. I'm almost at pity. Mama medals.
Pity? Is that pity for the weapon? They say, what?
The weapon?
Is the same cost? Are you fucking joking me?
Is the character? Yes, it's terrible, isn't it?
What?
I feel like, wait, what am I looking at right now?
The character comes with the fucking weapon.
And so in order to upgrade the weapon, you gotta spend a whole other character?
You can buy Gale and get her sword, or you can just buy a set of fists. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't
Dumb
that
shop.
be like 100 for pity because it's only a weapon? You get no what?
Yeah, that makes sense. You're right. That should be like
Oh my
100.
God, this
Especially
game
seeing that this
sometimes.
green that lesser
50,
weapon is
yeah,
only
it's
50. So this should be 100. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
100%. Why would you spend 200 and not get a character?
I didn't even
with
notice that yet.
That is insane.
Let's move on to Mama Medals. See, you'd be proud of me. First thing I bought was stamina.
Fantastic.
Now
That's it.
where
Now you
what?
summon tickets
What about
10 times. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't
So
buy.
is it worth? Wait, is it
thing.
worth buying Mama Medal? Is it Mama Medals in this one of these shops? Which shop had Mama Medals? Maybe I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
one of the
Medals
shops
is
has
something
Mama Medals.
Yeah, it is. It's
If you see them, get them.
It is the
It's
top
somewhere.
one. Your Pure Hills.
Was it there?
that has
Did
the
I
Mama.
missed it?
Yep, you've bought them already.
Oh, that's why.
All
I already
events that will
bought
come
them.
out throughout the
He
entire
already bought
month.
all the Mama Medals. Okay, so every time there's an event,
So-
grab the Mama Medals too.
Yep, 100% because it's
Then
free
you want to
stuff.
get
It's free
stamina and then tickets.
Yep. Yep.
Which one
So
should
you
I get
spend
the
stamina.
guarantee first and then the 10, or like how do you prioritize this? I mean, because the 10 is going to get you closer to pity.
In real terms, you want the 10, and then you want the 10
Yeah,
singles,
and then you
because
want
that
the-
gets you towards pity. You don't really shouldn't even bother about the 3 or 4 star because the 4 star is going to be a weapon.
It's only going to be the OG characters too, not any of the banner characters.
It's on those tickets specifically. It's a 60% chance to have a character, 40% chance for a weapon only. You will get the weapon only, and it's probably going to be something you don't need.
Hashtag
And then-
RNGesus. Does not
Yeah,
understand.
you'll be like, you could have maxed out the premium and the premium single tickets before you bought that. If you have spare somehow, I don't know where you're going to get them from, but yeah, grab them. But stamina, 10 times
Okay,
ticket.
focus the things that are going to help you pity. Fair, that makes sense. I'm close. I'm like, I only need 10 more, and then I got the 10. Oop, you just froze. Pause.
I think you should discuss what the fuck you should spend your medals on. What the fuck have you been doing with them?
I don't know. Where did they come from, Joey? Where did they come from? I have no idea. We're recording, by the way. I can cut it out of it.
You should be selling shit and like dismantling shit, and you've got like an absolute metric, and you've bought the stamina as well. 'Cause it's not at the top. You have, haven't you?
Wait, what is
You've
this
maxed
from? Yes!
Oh my! And you bought the meat.
How do I have that much? Where does this come from? So we moved on. We had a little bit of a pause. We're on to the next thing, and somehow I have 21,000. What is this from? Where did these come from?
This is from like selling your 2 stars, selling your 3 stars. Like John put a video on it explaining every way you can get sort of medals and that. It's basically just like your normal gear.
It's not the
cleanse and stuff
bookmarks
for your
though. It's just the
account.
gear. Oh, it's just the gear? That's it?
Yeah, it's like all your weapon cleansing and stuff when you get rid of crap that you
I
don't
don't
use,
summon
like,
that
you
much.
get medals.
But apparently I've never bought anything in this freaking
Well, you
shop.
clearly have done something because you've got 21,000.
So what do I buy? I have 20,000. Let's go.
I think it's also ascending stuff.
Oh. You're frozen again. Pause. No. Okay, we back with Joey. He got disconnected. He was gonna yell at me if I used the
Yay.
premium ticket, but
Yeah,
I did
don't buy
not.
the premium summon ticket. That's it. There you
Okay.
go. Buy the exploration tickets because you've got so much.
I never
right
do
now.
exploration.
Just
I'm
buy
so
them.
terrible.
It doesn't matter if you don't do them. Buy them because then you can use them. It's stamina. That you're buying stamina outside.
I mean, I can buy everything in this fucking shop except for that. Let's be honest. Should I summon? It's only 5 summon tickets.
I don't buy them.
Yeah,
What
not
I do
here.
here
At least not here.
is
Yeah.
when I was leveling up companions, if there was
Okay,
any of the
focus
gold
on the ones you
materials,
did.
so I maybe bought a couple because I obviously
The large
partake-
is large whatever yeah.
because I obviously
Okay.
had a lot of medals at one point.
I'll
And,
double. I
well,
think I need more ink for my tombs.
By the way,
What about
this
the
is not
bear?
recommended for free to play. Don't waste your medals.
Yeah, you
Just
shouldn't have this
keep
many
stocking,
though. This
yeah.
is up. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I've just never spent them. Apparently,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of
Stamina-
ascensions lately, so that
Stamina
makes
and
sense if that's a
exploration
thing.
tickets. That's what you
Stamina and
want.
exploration
That's it.
tickets. This is what I've bought is what
Exactly
you should
what you
buy.
bought, yeah.
Okay, then I'll worry about the rest of that later. All right, rare metals, same thing. Let's
Stamina.
see. Stamina.
That's it. Forget everything.
I
That's
only
it.
have 70.
Yep. Only stamina. You'll never have. I've got maybe 2,000 of these because I haven't used them yet. But just
Oh yeah, there's
stamina.
not much here. Yeah.
That's it.
Arena, I don't do arena every day. You should do arena every day. Get
Black
your
Peril
reward. Yeah.
Is the
I already got
second
my.
thing you want to look
didn't
at.
I get
Zenith
it?
Crystals are first.
Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
Zenith Brilliance, that little purple cube.
Oh, yeah,
buy
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's.
Okay. That's
You might
the
have heard the
biggest.
last video we spoke about the dark memory quests, and like you might take from that we're not very impressed
Don't
with
worry,
it. Buy
yeah.
it from here.
But this
That's
is
it.
affordable, all things
Yep,
considered.
buy that. Yep.
This, don't judge my only 300. I literally don't do this, and I really know I should be, but I've been very busy lately, and I barely log in, and I'm terrible. But I will be better.
Oh hell yeah!
Bookmark. So number 1, buy the Black Pearl. I already
That's
did
it.
that. And
Black
then just
Pearl.
let it wait till next month
Yep.
when it
You
refreshes.
will not
Keep
collect.
hold
You'll
on to
never,
your.
Yep.
You'll never
have
collect
a
enough.
large amount. No. You.
And then the
If you buy
lovely,
the
lovely dark.
Sigmas- Oh. Yeah, buy the Zenith Brilliance because it's really good. It's nice and cheap. Just save up. It will take you about 2.5 years, and you should maybe get one. Yeah, and that's it.
So
what the hell can you tell people to buy from this store? Like 4,000.
that's the trouble.
For an Ascension. Like nobody is experienced enough to say, you know what, this is like 100,000 for like what?
That's definitely a typo. There's no way that makes any sense.
There's like you don't go from like 20s, 50s, 2,000, 4,000, 100,000 fucking coins. Oh, I swore, Ivy. I broke it.
It's okay. I'll have a few.
Yeah,
It's more me than you. I'm impressed.
I've done so well, and then
I
that
know.
little silly cube has just tipped me over the edge.
Exactly. All right. Well, I think we can leave it at that. I mean, this shop. Well, is there any answer in this shop, or just not until they fix things? There is no answer.
Nothing, like obviously
AKA
your
don't really
polycrystals
farm
and your
it.
Supreme Adorations, when you need them, buy them, because let's be honest, if you save 100,000 coins for that Zenith Brilliance, your
you
brain
could have bought
isn't
so much
functioning
more of the
properly.
other. Yeah, it's not logical.
You're not doing things
Fair.
smart yet.
Okay. So
that's
these,
it, that's it,
the
everything
other,
else.
perfect.
There we
Alrighty,
go.
well, thank you for joining me. I know to you a lot of it's obvious, but there's noobs like me that still need a little bit of advice, so I appreciate your guidance.
Push and pull.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm sure you'll see his face on my screen again. And probably Trigger Happy John here soon. I got a collab with him as well, so stay tuned for him. And in the comments below will be JoeyBee's YouTube and stuff. I'm sure you're already following him if you found me here. If not, then go follow him.